K Ra the Oracle, and welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? Alright? Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks, okay? So, collective, happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. I hope y'all having a great day today. We're going to get into y'all message. Now, the download that I had got in regards to this message was somebody, okay? And it's crazy because I don't know if it wasn't last night. I think it was the night before last. I was listening to, I think I was listening to a new artist or something. I forgot what song it was, right? Hey, Tainted. I forgot what song it was, but the energy that I had got from the song was like, somebody really fucking misses you. Okay, somebody misses you. And the thing is, when it comes to whoever this person is, I feel like this person didn't expect to be missing you in the ways in which they do. Okay, like maybe somebody just thought that this was just one of they, regular type of connections that they are used to, when it comes to treating some other people a certain type of way. But with you, it's kind of different, okay? With you, it's kind of different. Like this person, whoever they are, they did not expect, all right, to fall in love with you in the way in which they did. Now, the song that I got for this download was Tyrese. What am I going to do? Right? He was like, you wasn't looking for a man, you made it clear. Girl, you're my best friend. I think that's how it go. I don't know. Y'all know I know how to butcher some lyrics, right? But basically, if you listen to that song, like this person is glad that they got close to you in some way, shape, or form. Um, Cause he says, "Girl, I'm excited, cause I've been falling in love with you. Now that I've fallen, what am I gonna do?" So they like, damn, what the hell I'm finna do now? Now that they have discovered the fact that they have fallen for you, collective, they like, what the hell am I about to do? What is that about? So let's get into y'all message. Holy Spirit, holy angels, I welcome you down from the highest white light. I ask that you block any energy that is not of you. Okay? As I give this message. All right? So what's going on when it comes to this energy? Okay? They scared. Fear came out. They scared. All right? Hey, I don't even know how to say that name. Chow Mahu Kahun. I think I'm butchering it, but hey. Okay. It says fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay. It could be somebody that's scared of love. They scared of love. And they like, what is this? This is kind of scary for them because they like, what? Again, when something scares you, you don't see it coming. You know what I'm saying? Hey, William. You don't see it coming, and you just like, somebody here is just like, I'm scared. I don't know what this is. I don't know why this person got a certain type of hold over me, but I feel like more so this person could be scared because they know that, like, with however it is that they feel towards you, collective, they have a possibility of being hurt. Like when you really care about somebody and you get to know someone and you have a sense of vulnerability with them, it could be scary. You know what I'm saying? It can definitely be scary because especially with how shit is nowadays, okay? You don't ever know what people's true intentions are, right? But this person, I feel like they know that your intentions are pure, and that's what makes them scared because I feel like this person knows that there's going to have to be some change or growth happening on their end in order to make this situation work with you, okay? Now empathy comes out. All right. It says, I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So I feel like you care for this person in a way in which other people have not cared for them. Okay? You have a sense of empathy, or you just it's the vibe that I get from y'all collective is the fact that like this person doesn't really have to tell you anything. It's kind of like you kind of pick up on this person's energy intuitively, I feel, and you just do. They're not used to someone that knows how to read body language, knows how to read in between the lines. When it comes to them, I keep hearing that song, Love the Way You Pay Attention. You notice everything. You are my everything. Okay, that's by Ella May. All right, some of y'all, I don't know where Ella May is from. I don't know if it's from London, she's from London, or maybe that can be significant to someone here, okay? But I feel like somebody could have just been used to dealing with people who really did not see them, okay? Maybe they only seen this person for what they had or what they could offer, or, things like that. Hey, Black Swan. I'm glad you made another live. I hope you had a good day at work, Black Swan. I hope you had a good day at work. Hey, Julia. Julia, I was cracking up because when I had said your name in the last reading, I swear it made me think of that Tyler Perry movie. And I hope you didn't think it was shade or anything, but it was just a movie reference. If you are familiar with that movie, I forgot what the name of that movie was. I know it was a Tyler Perry movie, but that's when he was like, Julia. I never make a fool of you. Okay. So somebody definitely don't want to make a fool out of you. Okay. I'm hearing that song. I'll be a fool for you. Somebody is willing to take the risk when it comes to you. Okay. When you think of the Fool cards, that is the Daddy's Little Girl. Thank you, Tainted. I could not think of that movie. But somebody, when you think of the Fool's card, that is somebody who is willing to take a risk. You know what I'm saying? They're willing to dive off of that cliff, and wherever it lands, that's wherever it lands. So I feel like this is how somebody feels about you, okay? You make somebody, yeah, look at that indecision. You got somebody in two frames of mind, all right? It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Like I said, somebody is heavily tapping into like how you make them feel, all right? Like their intuition is telling them that you are good people. You know what I'm saying? You're not there to harm them. You're with empathy. What does it says? I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So you're someone who doesn't just look at it in the aspect of what you want out of it or from just your side. You know, as far as whatever it is that you may want from this connection, I feel like you pay heavily. You pay attention to how the other person operates based off of how you genuinely operate. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you kind of take yourself outside of the situation just to see it from the lens of someone else. Okay. And again, like this is somebody who has not dealt with someone who is like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, nowadays people sometimes just be selfish and they only like to look at things from their perspective. And if somebody doesn't see it from their perspective, then it's sayonara, it's deuces, I'm gone, whatever the case may be. So you resonate with this person on a different level that they're just not used to, people considering them in that certain type of way. Collective. Okay. And this is what scares them, because they're like, hold on. Like, I've been dealing with people that only looked at me from surface level aspects. And here you are wanting to know the deeper parts of me. Like, what's that about? What's that about? Okay. Let me get one more. One more. And then we going to get into the romance deck. Okay. Too many, Spirit. Let me get one more. It's hot as shit today, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Well, I mean, shit, summer is coming up. Summer is coming up. Somebody's name could be Summer. Okay. Dang. Okay, let's do two. So patience and humor comes out. It says, I understand that everything happens in divine timing. And then humor. It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So you bring good energy to whoever this person is, okay? Maybe with patience here, it's going to take this person a little bit of time to like open up, in maybe in the ways in which you have with them, okay? But with abundance here, I feel like whatever this situation is with you and this person, it has the potential to be prosperous, you know? Abundance, it says, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality, okay? I feel like you could be somebody that teaches this person how to manifest. I feel like this is a good connection with whoever this person is, okay? It's not as if you're rushing this person, or you're like, it's, you know, when some people are at certain points in their life, they're like, you know, I'm getting older here, and, you know, I'm at this age. So if you're not bringing whatever it is that I'm trying to do at this age, then bye. You know what I'm saying? But you can't really put, when it comes to love, and I feel like when it comes to really connecting with somebody, even if you are at that age, maybe where you want to settle down, or maybe where you want to have kids and things like that, like, it's kind of like meeting someone where they're at, you know? Um, because we're not going to always meet someone who is at the level in which we are at, you know? But if it's something worth waiting for, or things like that, then, you know, you take your time. You take your time. You get to know as to why somebody may not be so quick to rush into things, or whatever the case may be there, okay? I feel like the reason why this person could be in this sense of indecision is because they're scared. This is like somebody like, I want to put all my eggs in one basket, but what if? You know what I'm saying? What if this person wakes up one morning and doesn't decide to want to love me anymore? What if this, or what if that? Like, this is probably the thoughts that's going through somebody's somebody's hair right now, okay? So, but I do feel like with humor here, you are somebody that like really makes this person laugh. This could be somebody who could be in that King of Swords energy, right? Very cold and detached. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay. So like with how you are, or, you know, with who you are as a person, you are somebody that gets a laugh out of this person, or like you know, they're not like that. Just understand, collective, this person is not like that with just anybody, okay? It's very rare that they come across someone of the opposite sex that actually makes them laugh, or, you know, that they can actually sit back and have a good time with. So being that you bring that type of comfort to them, it gets a little scary, because it's like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? I be looking for somebody that gives me this type of vibe, and then here your ass come in giving them that vibe. So let's see. Unrequited love. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, okay? Now, I do feel like whoever this person is, they could have came across connections where it was unrequited. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you a cute face, or you a handsome face, but it's not enough chemistry or anything like that that will make someone want to stick around. You know what I'm saying? It's giving lights on when no one's home, right? So when with you coming in with your personality, with your type of energy, and the fact that it's not as if you are coming in with a deadline when it comes to this person, it's like this person knows that you have good qualities that this person is observing. And like I said, it scares them a little bit. It scares them a little bit more so, like I said in the beginning, like more so in the fact of like, they know that if they get too invested with someone like you that makes them feel this way, that you are liable to like break their heart. That's how they feel. Okay? Because they have encountered other connections where there wasn't much depth. There wasn't much substance as far as like keeping this person around. It's like, yeah, you know, they could have got whatever it is that they got from that situation, but it wasn't really too much long term, you know? Forgiving and learning, it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment, okay? Now, I do feel like this person could be in this period of healing, right? From those other connections that it's kind of like what scares this person is the fact that both of y'all energies are aligning right now. Okay? They could have dealt with people where their energy was wanting to have something long term, but based off of however that person was, however they acted, it let them know, like, okay, yeah, this is just short term. This is however somebody's characteristics were, or whatever that is, like, this is somebody learning the good qualities that they want in someone, especially when it comes to it standing the test of time, right? All right, so I see let your friends help you. So this person could definitely be talking to their friends when it comes to you, okay? All right. What else, Spirit? I feel like this with forgiving here, I feel like this person could be forgiving themselves, is what I get. You know, for thinking too, for thinking that could have been this, you know, and spending so much time with those certain type of people, and it didn't really end up being what they wanted it to be. Okay, so let go of control issues. It says allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay, now with this person, I'm hearing be patient with me. What's that? That's Cardi B. Someone like you to do, like you just have to do in regards to a relationship. It's like they don't like being told, like, you should, why don't you do this, why don't you do that, like how this person looks at relationships or whoever it is that they have some type of companionship with. It's like they go based off of how someone energy is, and if based off of that person's energy makes them want to do certain things for them. Okay. Hey, Tyler. So it's like, I feel like this person gets turned, they don't, again, they just don't like, they don't like people telling them what to do when it comes to how they feel like they should love on someone. Again, they just peep how someone naturally is towards them, that makes that spark come in when it comes to making them want to do something for the other person. Okay? So this is definitely not somebody that you can control. You know, like your energy alone is going to show this person the ways in which that they want to move with you. And when it comes to how they want to move with you, collective, okay, they feel like with you it's true love. It's like, damn, this person really care about me. They really care with empathy. What does it say? I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. This is not a selfish person. This is somebody that not only um stands down on how they feel, but they're open to seeing the aspects in which I feel too. You know what I'm saying? It's not just what you can do for me. It's like, it's kind of like a us, right? So it says this is the romance of a lifetime. Okay. This is like somebody has been so used to dealing with the wrong people, and then here you come. And it's kind of like, is this too good to be true? Like, what? Somebody actually really cares about my feelings and not just their own? What? It's possible, collective. It's very possible to find people out there that's not this, you know? So let's see. What is this? Religious factors. All right. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. So I don't know if this person took you as someone who operated in ways in which everybody else did, you know, because when you come across people where it's unrequited, like when it comes to love, I feel like this person is kind of almost betting on the fact that the next person will also have that sense of unrequited love because that's what they've been used to. Okay, until you came around. Okay. It says playfulness, and I feel like that has a lot to do with the humor here. All right. I don't know. I kind of like. Let's see how this person is feeling, collective. I made my own deck. Y'all know I love when I make my own deck because it be kind of juicy. So we're going to see how this person feels. What's their thoughts when it comes to you, okay? Some of you guys can be very spiritual, not so much religious. That could be what the religious factors are. Okay? I love your smile. When y'all be laughing and when y'all be joking, hanging around each other and all, like, this person loves looking over at you and knowing that whatever it is that they doing or saying is making you laugh or making you feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? It's a bond that's being formed with you and whoever this person is, okay? And I feel like it feels very authentic. It doesn't feel like it's forced. It doesn't feel like you're pretending to be a certain type of way to make this person feel a way about you. Like, I just feel like things between you and whoever this person is, it flows very naturally. Okay, it says put it on and make them want to marry me. Okay, so for some of y'all have definitely been sensual, okay? And I feel like that's another thing that could have scared this person because, like, when it comes to however you get down in the bedroom, you give this person a feeling. I'm hearing you give good loving. However it is that you put it down, collective, okay? I'm hearing, I'm going to put it down, you're going to fall in love. I'm going to put it down, you're going to fall in love. You make this person feel a way that whoever it is that they've been attached to in the past have not made them feel. All right, it says part car conversation, sapiosexual, sexually attracted to one's intellect, okay? Because it's not as if you're just a pretty face or a handsome face. It's like you really do have substance to you, collective. Like, this is somebody they feel like they can kick it with you. They can laugh. You know, the sex is good. And then on top of that, it's like y'all can really talk about real life situations. And and all of that. It's like you kind of everything that they want wrapped up in one. Okay, you make me feel so comfortable around you. Yeah, I'm hearing take off your shoes and relax your feet. Just kicking it. Just kicking it. Okay, love at first sight. See, they knew. That's what scares this person. They knew. Like before they even got to this sense of depth with you, before they got physical with you, before they got a chance to like have these conversations with you and whatnot, like man, they just knew. Like the moment that they laid eyes on you, they knew like, yeah, this is love. Like I feel something different with this person. Your vibe um is very rare, collective. I like the way you hustle, smitten. Okay. So this person likes the fact that it's like you give this energy that you don't need. Look at that go-getter. Yep. They like the fact that like you're somebody. It's like, damn, you check off all this person boxes. It's like this is somebody who was hoping and praying for them, and then they got them a them through you. And they like, hold on, what the fuck? Like, oh, this person is funny. They smart. They got a good head on their shoulders. You know what I'm saying? They got a hustle that I like. They go out and get whatever it is that they want. They ain't relying on another motherfucker to get it for them and all of that. They like, hold on, hold on. Okay, date night. Put that shit on, all right? So this person could be making plans for y'all to go somewhere. All right. They like you, collector. They like you a lot. They like you a lot. Okay. It says hopeless romance. A person who holds sentimental and idealistic views on love. All right. I feel like this person could have been looking for love in all the wrong places. And I don't know if it's a matter of like how you guys met or whatever it is that was totally out of the way in which they thought that they would find a lover. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have met this person at the goddamn gas station on a whim. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just something that was just like maybe based off of how y'all met, they like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I was just on my way to whoop-de-whoop to go celebrate this, and then I go and stop and get gas, and I come across this person like, hold on. Maybe this person had a thought in their mind as far as the way in which they'll meet their significant other or whatever, but when they came across you, all of that went out the window. Okay. Ooh, provider, hard worker. Okay. This is somebody who is a doer, collective. They are a doer. Like with let go of control issues, you're never going to have to tell this person what to do. Like, I feel like this person really moves off the fact of how their lover makes them feel as to why they choose to go above and beyond for them in the ways in which they do. Okay, because this with provider here, they're a hard worker. They're fine by themselves, but this is somebody who I feel like they damn, that plane was loud as hell. This is somebody who likes to take initiative. Because honestly, with date night here, like they're already a hopeless romance. You know, they like to do those. They like to pay attention to the small details in order to make someone feel appreciated. As they like to be felt that same way as well. And I feel like they have noticed these certain type of characteristics within you that show them that you really are them. You know what I'm saying? Like you pay attention to what they say, and you act on it. This can be somebody that's like, oh, I like this. Y'all can just be having regular conversation, right? Hey, Slay. This can be you and this person having regular conversation. You mention some things that you like or whatever. And then next week, this is somebody planning a date to do those very same things. Like, I don't know if this is a way in which you have operated with them that gives them that intuitive nudge that, like, you really, what I say, love the way you pay attention. You notice everything. It's like you just do things that other people have not done with them. Okay? Can't stop thinking about you. It's making me think of this song they used to play at my old job. I forgot who sings it. I don't know if it's The Weeknd or something. He be like, and I can't stop thinking about you. And I can't stop thinking. I think that's how it goes. You on somebody's mind 25/8, okay? You out. So yeah, this person, they definitely want to take you out on a date, okay? I feel like that's also with the I feel safe around you or with you. What scares this person, because they have not had a level of comfortability around someone in a long time. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is somebody who can spot who's not for them quickly. Like, yeah, the way this person acts, it is not gonna go too far. Or the way that this person talk, it ain't gonna go too far. They mindset, yeah, right? That's how it is. But with you, it's like the indecision is more so of, again, fear, because they like, dang, this person, they do this like me, they think like me, they move like me, like, ooh, okay, this person want to see you put that shit on. All right, a lot of you guys can clean up nicely, and they want to see that. Okay. They want you to whip them heels out, whip that dress out. You know what I'm saying? Put that button down on. You know, them slacks, them Stacey Adams. Okay, let me cater to you, cause baby, this is your day. Do anything for my man, baby, you blow me away. Ooh, collective. You are a doer just like they are. And the thing is, like, with this person experiencing unrequited love with patience here, I feel like, again, like, this is a lover boy or a lover girl. So, like, they know when they're all in, they just do things off the strength of Taylor is funny. She said, not the Stacey Adams. Listen, like, it takes a minute because of the history that this person has experienced with other lovers. It does take them a minute to open up or want to be in that energy of doing for someone. Because, you know, nowadays you just never fucking know if somebody's just in it for the meal, just in it for the time spent, or the places that this person may want to take you, whatever. They just never know. Okay, so you can do certain things for this person that lets them know that either you're interested or you really want to have something with them. There's a level when somebody is so used to being uncomfortable around certain people, when you actually, like, are around someone who gives you that sense of comfort, like, it can feel foreign to someone, you know. And I feel like that's how someone feels. I feel like somebody may want to apologize too with forgiving and learning, because it's kind of like somebody is learning the fact that, like, you can't really box everybody in the same box. You can't treat everybody how you can't treat everybody based off of what you're used to, you know. So maybe this is somebody that, you know, wants to apologize for maybe how they treated you, but it's because they were trying to, with let go of control issues, how can I explain this? This is like somebody just not trying to get hurt. So maybe they feel like they can control the narrative when it comes to this, because it's kind of like going into something and charging someone with the same crime that another person had did, you know? But whereas it may take a little time with this person to open up and really show you the ways in which they want to treat you, I feel like you came in treating this person that way from the jump. You know what I'm saying? It's making me think of, like, soon as you give a motherfucker the benefit, here comes the doubt. You know? So maybe they was like, let me just doubt it from the beginning before I even give any type of situation the benefit. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you trust people until they give you a reason not to trust them. It's totally, however both of you guys go forth with addressing love or any type of prospect, it contradicts itself, right? Whereas in the past, they may have given people the benefit in the beginning until they started coming across unrequited love that let that doubt set in. You know what I'm saying? So for you to operate in the ways in which they used to before, it's kind of showing this person like, man, it really is a me out here. You know what I'm saying? There really is somebody who show that they care and things like that. And, you know, the minute the other opposing energy does something that goes against what someone's intentions were, is when you know, exit stage left. But however it is that you've shown the fact that you are like very nurturing and caring towards this person, it makes them want to cater to you in return, you know? And I feel like that's a lot that goes on nowadays, especially with men, you know? Not too many men is coming outside of your window with the boombox, you know, off the rip. They want to know, is this worth, you know, doing all of that for? And I feel like with you, they see that it is. Okay, they see that with you, it's very abundant here. Like, not only, and it's so crazy because, like, with you and this person, a lot of people are going to envy the type of love that you guys have. Okay, it says, I am the same as everyone, but with different challenges. Okay. These are two people that really, I feel like this, between you and this person, is you and this person that really wants love, but is really scared to put all your eggs in one basket, given how shit is nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so spooky out here, y'all. Like, it's be some people that only want to look at you for what they can benefit off of, whatever it is that you got going on. And vice versa, you know? So this is somebody who just really wants to be sure with who they put all their eggs in one basket with. And again, with unrequited love, they already must have came into the situation, you know, thinking the worst of it, right? But you kind of scared this person once you started to show them certain characteristics that they have with someone once they get to that level of comfortability, you know, from the jump. Okay, ready to receive love. Okay, and that was from a song, I think it's called Aphrodite by Romy Daya, ROMYDYA. It's called Aphrodite. I think, how's that song go? Your love me, me now. I think that's a different song. I don't know. This part, you're definitely somebody that they remember. Like, I feel like you're unforgettable. Unforgettable. Okay. You have a lot of qualities that they like. Okay, it says I can see you in my future. Mm-hmm. That's what started to scare their ass. You everything I prayed for. Collective. This person is like, where the fuck did you come from? Where did you come from? It could be, this can be somebody who is so with ready to receive love. This could definitely be that hopeless romantic energy. The way that they view love is very different from how everybody else views it. This can be somebody who has always been put into the position of doing or showing the love, so they're not used to receiving it. Or actually finding someone genuine enough to give them the same energy that they give out. And again, like, this person just loves the fact that, like, you are your own established person before they even came about. You know what I'm saying? They say, I like the way you hustle, you a go-getter. It's like you mirror. This could be a twin flame connection. You mirror a lot of how this person operates. Okay? Tyler says, Jess was raised right, love women and value women, but I don't tolerate BS. But great grandma difference generation. On a real. On a real. Like, I don't know. Some of you guys could have definitely been influenced by the women that's in your family. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, even with my grandma too, like, I grew up with a grandma that had a garden in the backyard. I would help her pick strawberries and greens, take them in the house, fill the sink up, clean the greens, cook Sunday dinner. You know what I'm saying? She taught us about having a sense of etiquette, you know, how to sit up straight. Even till this day, like, my grandma passed away years ago, like 2007. But even to this day, like, if I'm like slouched over, like, I feel like I can just hear her saying, like, sit up. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't grow up in the era of your grandma having you wear a slip under your skirt, baby, I don't care if it was a jean skirt. You better have a slip under it with some stockings. Oh, God. These kids nowadays, you ask them, what's a slip? They don't know. They don't know. I remember one time I was in like elementary or something like that, but I always had boobs, y'all. So I remember, I think one time I forgot to bring a sports bra or something to my grandma's house when I had school, and she had me wear one. She had me wear one of her bras, and they was so pointy. I was like, You know, my grandma wasn't wearing push-up bras. She was wearing them, I don't know. I was so upset. I was like, why does my boobs look like little cones? Oh, God. So some of y'all could have grew up in the era of, like, the real grandmas. You know what I'm saying? And it shows. It shows. You know, the ones where if you bring your man to the family gathering, you know, you making a plate. You making a plate before you eat. You making sure they straight. I heard somebody say, okay, okay. You know what I'm saying? One of them. You one of them. Like, somebody can tell that you were raised right. You was raised in a household that really like, value the men around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person has been in the energy of wanting to receive love from someone, not them always being the provider and the doer and the giver. You know what I'm saying? And then here you come giving them that same energy. But with this indecision, what's the indecision? Because it's almost making this person feel like it's too. Oh God! Look, y'all. This is making this person feel like it's too good to be true. I can't make it up. I swear to God, even if I wanted to. Because I know what I'm feeling. This person is like, ain't no way they made my plate before theirs. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way they want to make sure I'm good and I'm straight. This is somebody who's they really used to always having to be the provider. It's like, who provides for the provider? Where is the reciprocation at? Right? And you come in showing this person that on top of your personality with humor, like this could be, again, with provider, it said hard worker, right? So it's like you bring a sense of lightness into this person's life. Like, you don't always have to do it by yourself. At least the parts in which you can help with, you take initiative in doing that. You know what I'm saying? With cater to you. What did she say? I get your dinner right. Making sure your hair fixed. Be rocking my hottest outfits. When you come home late to me on my shoulder all over. Baby, I heard you. I wanna serve you. What you need to give it is my joy. All I wanna do is cater to you, boy. It makes you feel good to make this person to feel as though you taking some type of weight off of this person's shoulder. You know what I'm saying? If they get home from work and they had a long day and you can tell in their face, it's like, let me get your shower ready. Let me get this. The food is already ready. It's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give this person literally the same energy that they naturally give. But with patience here, like I said, because they have come across so many people that was unrequited, it wasn't much depth. All it was just attraction. It wasn't really much chemistry or the notion of really somebody knowing how you feel without you having to tell them. Like, they love it. They love it so much to where it scares them, because they're like, damn, you know? They really do feel like that shit is too good to be true. They're like, hold on, you mean to tell me that like all it took was for me to come in and for you to just read my body language and you done got the shower running? You know what I'm saying? The food, you knew I was gonna be hungry and the food is already made? Hold on. Okay. This person is like, will you be my girlfriend? Will you be my boyfriend? They like, listen, somebody trying to tie that ass down, for real. Somebody like, hold on, put it out and make them want to marry me. It's like, listen, if you're showing me all of this right now, I can only imagine how that shit would be in a lifetime. I'm hearing, you only have one in a lifetime. Like, somebody knows that, like, your kind, however you are, however it is that you move, collective, is very rare. It's very rare, okay? Especially given, again, the dynamics in which we are when it comes to the dating pool nowadays. Like, you know, should be so transactional. It's like, what can you do for me? What can you do? You know, so with, you know, a lot of men looking at women, thinking of things as far as like how it can benefit just us, is very rare for, you know, masculine energy to come across a feminine energy that's like, well, what can I do for you to make shit easier for you? You know, I feel like this person feels like that's a very sexy trait that you have. All right, my prayers in human form. I'm telling you everything that this person prayed for. You are literally everything that this person prayed for. Like, and I feel like they could be at this point within you two to where they know they want to. It's like you're not giving them any reason to not want to do certain things for you. You don't give them no reason not to do those things. You, however it is that you moving towards them, you give them every reason to want to do those things for you. And that's what scares them for real. That's what really scares them. Because they know that, like, it's true. All I wanna do. What's that Lloyd song? It's exactly for who I am. Cause all I wanna be is true. Okay, I love you. Oh, collective. I told you, this person did not expect to fall in love. Could it be I'm falling in love? Could it be I'm falling in love? Because, yeah, patience came out here twice. This is somebody you really got to be patient with. Because with the amount of love that this person has in their heart to give to another person, it overflows. Like, they don't even think twice. When this is the type of motherfucker, if they getting something for them, they gonna consider you too. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna do shit for you just for the fuck of it, because they know that you bring that same type of energy to them. It's like, they know that with you is loyalty. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Okay? Giving or showing firm and constant support to a person or legion. Okay? That's the definition of being loyal. And you're consistent. Okay? That's what I feel like also scares this person, because, like, they could have dealt with people who only did things for, a certain amount of time to where they were able to get something from them, and then they show their true colors, or they act a different way once they get what they want from them, right? But with you, it's consistent. Like, this is somebody who is realizing, like, yo, this is really how you are. This is your character. Like, you're not doing this just to put on some type of show or to get whatever it is that you want from me. Like, this is how you treat people. So this can be somebody who has been around you to see how you treat other people in your life. So it just shows that, like, when it comes to the aspect of a lover, there is no difference. If anything, it'll be more. It will be more. All right. Healing energy at the bottom of the deck. That's why I feel like this person feels comfortable around you. Like, it's your aura, it's your energy. It's just very, again, I feel safe with you. It's very safe. This person feels like you are not somebody who is meant to, like, hurt them. Okay? I seen Can We Start Over when I split the deck. I feel like that could be somebody you could have dealt with, or they could have dealt with, that was a part of that unrequited love. Somebody didn't think that somebody was serious enough to cut their ass off or to keep it pushing, or whatever the case may be. So this is like a past energy. Like, can we start over? I didn't think that you was gonna cut me off that quick, or whatever. It's like, nah. Okay, don't listen to what people say. So that could be whoever they could have been in some type of unrequited love with, that feels salty at the fact that this person don't want to start things over with them. So, it could be somebody that wants to paint them out to look a certain type of way, right? When there was a reason, there was a method for their madness when it came to that situation, all right? Because what's that song? Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Get it out your mind, because it's jealousy. They don't know about this. Come on, collective. So if there is another energy trying to impede on, like, what y'all got going on, just know it's just a salty ass person feeling away, because this person's love is so pure and so genuine that that other energy did not appreciate it, and it caused your person to move in a certain type of way to where they no longer have access to them. So they feel away. They feel away. So they're like, this, don't listen to what this person says. You know, maybe this person had to act out of character or act in a way that showed someone like, listen, I ain't playing with you. You know what I'm saying? And this is like somebody that negates all the good shit that somebody has done for them, but that one thing that caused someone to act out of character, they try and make that seem as if that's that person's character, and that's not the case. Okay? Human medicine, breadcrumbing. Okay? So yeah, whoever, I feel like that breadcrumbing is connected to the other energy. Like, this is somebody, again, like I said, where your energy is, you show this person all this loving and caring, nurturing energy from the rip. You have to be a little patient with them because that's how they acted in the past. Okay? But they kept being met with people who wanted to breadcrumb them, wanting to only give them a little bit and things like that when they was trying to be all in with someone. So after experiencing that, it's kind of like, you know, well, let me not put all my eggs in one basket so quickly when it comes to people, right? But again, you like human medicine, you really it says, what does it say? My prayers in human form, human medicine. Like, you really make this person feel good when it comes to love. Like, you make them feel like they don't have to hold back. They don't have to hide certain parts of themselves. There's a comfortability here. Okay? And aside of you having this certain type of empathy for them, it's like they know that you're somebody that's not going to judge them. If anything, with humor here, I feel like with whatever it is that they may feel kind of incompetent about, or like, it's kind of like I feel like you could be somebody that makes a joke out of something to establish a certain sense of comfortability to talk about certain things. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you judge them. I like this. However you and this person vibe is, I like this because, like, I don't know, it's like you can read this person very well. You can read them very well. Like, the ways in which you incorporate humor with this person, again, it brings a comfortability to let them know that, like, they're not in it alone. Because it's not like you are trying to use whatever it is that they tell you in a sense of controlling them, right? This could be somebody who could be so used to dealing with someone, right? So used to dealing with someone who took whatever it is that they said as ammo in situations. It's making me think of what's her name, Judge Polar. She had an interview and she was saying, she was like, my mom always taught me, basically, when having a dispute with her partner, to never hit below the belt. You know, using those things that someone has expressed to you in a sense of vulnerability against you in order to make something benefit them in a later conversation, right? But the way in which you do it is kind of like you bring a light sense of a feeling to a situation that maybe they may not be so comfortable with opening up to about. All right, that's why this person feels like you're human medicine, because you make them feel good about whatever it is that may bring a discomfort to them, you know. I miss your essence. Okay, my heart skips a beat when I see you, and I'm sorry. All right. So I do feel like this apology has a lot to do with this person maybe treating you like the other options that were unrequited, right? I just feel like, you know, it's not that they were kind of closed off to love, but they kind of went into it thinking, you know, kind of like everybody else, everybody is the same, but still putting their foot forward to try and see if that's the case, right? So maybe they could have gave off a notion of that, but like, listen, when they see you, they heart skip a beat. They like, oh, what is this feeling that this person is giving me? Okay, it's like soon as you leave this motherfucker, they like, I miss you. I miss your essence. I miss you being around. Like, you really are human medicine to them, and I feel like that's what really scares. That's what put that fear in their heart, because they like, for me to be missing somebody like this, though, I know it's love. They know it's true love. They know it. They know it. It says your kisses makes things more intense. Okay, so yeah, I'm telling you, if y'all have been physical or anything like that, it just makes however it is that they know they feel about you 10 times. I'm not even gonna say the worst. It just makes it 10 times better. Okay, so let's get some let's get some love oracles here. They can't deny it, okay? They can't deny however it is that you make them feel. That's why the forgiving and learning and I'm sorry is here, because they're like, listen, I'm just learning how to like properly vet people that are healthy for me. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the ways in which they went about vetting people could have made you feel a certain type of way when your intentions wasn't to make them feel unloved or unwanted. You know, it's just somebody trying to grow or heal from whatever it is that they were used to experiencing. Okay, because I do feel like it's heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Like with indecision here, it's like it's a battle between the heart and the mind. Okay, so this can be like air sign and water sign energy. Okay. Ew. Was it another one? Okay, no, it was just these two. Okay, twin flame. I told you this can be definitely a twin flame energy, because it's like both of you guys are mirroring to each other the things that both of you guys need to work on, right? Maybe with you, it's like having patience with people or giving people grace, because you know that the love that you offer from the rip could be a little much for people, right? Not too many people is used to coming across genuine souls that really just aim to love people. It's like, again, you give people the benefit until they give you the doubt. You don't doubt before you give them the benefit, right? And it's vice versa for this person. They give the doubt before they give the benefit. So I feel like that's what you guys are mirroring to each other. Okay? Hey, Chloe. You always try to really appreciate it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you resonate. I'm so happy you resonate. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, y'all. Hey. On the real, Tyler, because you said, yeah, I'm funny. I don't make everything serious. It's like life is not to be made serious. It's like, yes, we encounter certain people. Like I was talking to my sister earlier. She was getting her hair done, and she was like, this lady came late and this and that. She was like, all I can do is laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that's all you gotta do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why make something ruin your day or ruin how you may view love or view people and things like that? Like, sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself, because you know how you intuitively felt when it came to a situation, and sometimes we go against that, but sometimes that intuition confirms how we should have moved in a certain way beforehand, right? So it's just like, you know what, I thought of this came to mind, and it ended up happening the same way in which I thought it was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes with situations like that, you just gotta laugh at it. Like, you know what? I knew it. I knew it. You know, and that'd be them lessons learned, right? With forgiving and learning. Those be those lessons learned. But it says your passion ignites when it comes to twin flames, right? So some of y'all could be fire signs. Okay, it's very passionate between you and this person. It says emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment, okay? And I feel like that's what this person is working on when it comes to unrequited love or coming across people where there just was no depth. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you look good, but I need substance. I need something. I need to be able to laugh with you, joke with you. I need you to be able, not, you know, not more so like read your mind. Everybody aims for someone that like pays attention to them in a way in which you don't got to express. You know, and I feel like that's what this person was looking for, because they are somebody that pays attention to body language, you know, the tone of somebody's voice, how they operate in comparison to how someone is normally used to operating. They pay attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? So you pay attention to detail just as much as they do. Sacred union. Exactly, collective. It says honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. You know what I'm saying? When you think of, and it's funny because this channel used to be called Sacred Sag, right? Until I switched it to K-Rod the Oracle. But it's just like, man, something that's sacred is it's something that is handled with care and is very rare. And this is the type of union that you two have, okay? It says close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the situation, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in, okay? This person, the reason why I feel like they could have been so used to entering situations with the doubt versus the benefit is because, again, like I said, this is something that they were used to. You know what I'm saying? They could have got to a point in life to where they felt like, damn, maybe I don't deserve, you know. This could be somebody who, like, I don't know, maybe in the past, before they got to this point of really wanting to settle down with someone, really being able to pay attention to them in this certain type of way. This can be somebody feeling as though the unrequited love that they have come across is kind of like their karma based off of how they may have treated people in the past. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you coming in was that reminder of people change. You know what I'm saying? People again, people change. You know what I'm saying? Like, once somebody realizes that they can't keep operating in the same way in which they have in the past, when they decide to finally want something true and something genuine, like, God knows our heart. You know what I'm saying? So maybe in the past when it came to this person, their heart wasn't in the right space. So yeah, they kept coming across unrequited love because of the aspects in which they were attracting people, right? They weren't looking for chemistry. They weren't looking for things that were in depth. They were looking for things that just looked aesthetically pleasing, right? So when you step out of looking at people from just the surface level and you look for the depth, that can be scary, because like that is allowing somebody to be close enough to your heart. So with forgiving and learning, I feel like this is like the Most High forgiving this person for operating in those ways in which they did in the past, and being that they see that this person has now gained the heart of really wanting to be genuine and pure towards someone, or returning back to their pure state before they dealt with people who probably hurt them or put them in positions that made them feel like love wasn't really a thing. Now that God sees that this person is learning from their past mistakes and is trying to move differently, then they brought you in to give the confirmation that, hey, you know what I'm saying? It is people out here that really give a fuck about you, basically. And you ain't got to do XYZ in order to try and make somebody feel a way towards you with let go of control issues. You know what I'm saying? When you don't ever have to control someone or force anything when somebody naturally feels a certain type of way about you. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have to force and have and have to do this and do that in order to make them see you or love you in a certain type of way. It's like, no, there's people out here that really will love someone in spite of what they went through in the past. And if I said path, it's like, I feel like spirit, whatever path this person was going on may not have been the right one. So I feel like that's why spirit could have definitely brought you into this person's path, as far, because again, this is somebody who used to go into situations with the doubt. So this made them feel as though they can probably still operate in ways in their past with still trying to get what they feel like they want. And it's like, no, you can't operate in ways in which you used to in order to get the type of love that you are trying to get. Like, you really have to be the type of love that you want to attract. You know what I'm saying? It says life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised what it leads. Okay? Exactly. Exactly. Y'all series though, because it says life is a series. Y'all series is like, y'all shit gonna be like Grey's Anatomy. You know how many series that is to catch up on? It just keep coming. It just keep it just keep coming. And even just speaking of like human medicine and your everything that I pray for in human form and things like that. Like I say, it's like, speaking of Grey's Anatomy, it's like a series of doctors. Like, you really make this person feel like life is worth living for based off of the type of love that you give them. Wow. And what does it say? Going with the flow of life. When you decide to resist the natural flow of life, what does it say? You create unnecessary stress. But with you, it's like this person, they feel like you don't bring them stress. But with this fear and this indecision here, this is, I feel like, them trying to create it. Like, but you give them no reason to stress about anything in comparison to who they were used to dealing with. Okay? Hey, Jexie. It says, some of us just don't have the time to wait for that person to love us. Going fast forward. And I feel you, though. I feel you on that. Because just like I was saying earlier, like, some of you guys may feel like, oh, I'm at this certain time, you know, I just feel like I should meet somebody that's going to meet me where I'm at. And, you know, you never know what the opposing person has went through that causes them to kind of not open the floodgates of the type of love that they want to give someone. You know what I'm saying? So patience really is what, a virtue, right? Everything is going to happen in divine order. But based off of however someone has ever made us feel, I feel like those things should never cause us to act outside of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? If anything, let a motherfucker play themselves out of your life before you feel like you have to change the way in which you show love to make something work out in your favor. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are naturally a lover, if you are naturally a giver, don't ever feel as though you have to not act in those type of ways in order to try and get or obtain the type of love that you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, really give people the benefit until they give you the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Because again, people will play themselves out of your life if they feel like they're going to come in and give you some type of unrequited love when you were being nothing but genuine and pure towards them. You know what I'm saying? Like, by you operating like that, it teaches the other person a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Showing them, again, that there are people out here that have good intent towards you. It's just based off of whatever it is that the other person did not heal from, or the way in which they felt like they had to go about love based off of those past experience, that will cause them to fumble somebody that is genuine. Okay? So with embrace here, it says, through each other you find the missing pieces. Yeah, that's that twin flame connection. Okay? That's that twin flame connection, collective. That is so funny. It's like you kind of see something in whoever this person is that makes you want to be patient with them. Okay? And only you intuitively know that, especially when it comes to indecision. You know, like, it's, I don't know if y'all ever came across someone where you know someone is a good person, but based off of how they move, it's like intuitively you know that there's a reason as to why they move that way. You know, like, they'll still show you the ways in which they love, but also you will notice that threshold that they have. And that goes into just really paying attention to someone. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, in regular conversation, it could be something that you disclose to this person, right? Yeah, you may see that maybe they're not ready for a relationship or whatever the case may be. When it comes to those little details, it's like, yeah, like, it could be something as simple as you not liking certain shit on your food. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it shows like, oh, you are somebody that pays attention. You know, but I see in this other area, you're not so easily open to letting someone in. It's like, it's certain things that you notice about someone to where you know that it's going to take a little bit of patience to get them to show that one piece that they have paid attention to you about, to show that all across the board. You know what I'm saying? You know when somebody is a bad person, when they're inconsiderate, they don't consider your feelings. Like, the highest form of love is consideration. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who not only thinks about what they do and how they act and how they speak or whatever the case may be, but how they take into consideration of how it can make the other person feel. Because there's some people, they gonna do, they gonna act, they gonna think, they gonna move the way in which they move because that's it, because, you know, somebody's saying that's just how I am. It's like, no, that's not how you are. That's how you choose to be. You know? So I do feel like this person, with time, you know, because they want to be certain. They want to be certain that they're giving their love to the right person, especially with all the love that they have to give. And it is going to take some patience. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to be a little patient with some people, because not given based off of whatever someone has experienced, you know, they may not be sure. Sometimes they gotta, you know, they gotta see it to believe it, because they've been let down so much by other people. You know, so when it came to you, like I said, like, this person, they did not expect they did not expect to fall in love with you in the way in which they did. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Exactly, collective. Let's see. Let's get some advice from Spirit. And then I've seen the 8 of Cups. I feel like somebody is like walking away. It's Somebody wants to put, look at that, the lovers. Somebody wants to put all their eggs in one basket when it comes to you. They're willing to walk away from any other connection that they built with that they feel like ain't going anywhere. They willing to walk away from it. On the real. They willing to walk away from that shit. All right, so let's see, Spirit. Let's get some advice and then we out of here. Hey. Page of Cups. This is that I'm sorry. Okay? This is somebody that they want to, I'm hearing, show me a good time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody is like, listen, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. Maybe you could have walked away from this person at one point in time, and that could have really showed them the fact that, like, the love that you had to give them was genuine. It's not like you wanted something from them. So when you seen that maybe this person at one point in time did not reciprocate the type of love that you was trying to give off the jump, you know what I'm saying? You could have walked away. But I feel like that definitely showed them that you were looking for something deeper than what the other options that they could have dealt with was looking at them for. You know, maybe for what their pockets was looking like, what kind of car they drove, what it, all this other superficial materialistic ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But you're more so like, if you're not going to treat me right, if you're not going to make me feel a certain type of way, then what's the point of me being here? You know, so with the Page of Cups, I do feel like that's where that I'm sorry is coming from. You know, like with let go of control issues, you're not trying to control anybody to try and make you feel the way in which you feel like you deserve to be treated. You know? And I feel like they're definitely, they want your forgiveness. They're just trying to learn. The Ten of Swords, yeah, things between you and this person may have not ended well. And it's all because this person is just really scared to, like, with fear here, to I don't know if this person could have went through a painful ending in the past, so putting themselves in this position, and they know what it took for them to get past that, like putting themselves in this position again, it was definitely scary. Eight of Cups, like I said, yeah, you walked away. You definitely walked away. But I just feel like it's like the past situation. Yeah, the Hierophant. They see you being someone that they can have a higher level of commitment with. Okay, I feel like you also are somebody who is of wise counsel. Somebody that they feel like they can come to when they need advice. Like, it's like you really check off all of the boxes when it comes to this person. And they were in two frames of mind. With the Two of Swords energy here, they were in two frames of mind when it came to you, because it's like they just didn't know, collective. They just really didn't know if they could trust you, if you were actually genuine. You know, because I feel like this person dealt with people who really played or wore a mask or played the part. Yeah, Six of Cups, they definitely want to return. This is somebody that wants to return and give you your flowers, you know, take you out. Like, again, can we try again? Somebody's just realizing that you are just very different from other energies. Like you walked away not because somebody wasn't able to provide for you, give to you, and things like that. No, you, Eight of Cups, you walked away because of how this person made you feel. And they know how they made you feel based off of making you feel as though you were just unrequited love, just like the other people they were used to dealing with. I'm hearing, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Baby, come back. They're like, listen, I know I was to blame. Four of Swords, all right? This person been very reclusive, okay? They've been thinking long and hard about you. I do feel like they want to let you know about some type of hurt that they went through. They want to tell you some type of truth as far as whatever type of hurt they experienced in the past as to why they moved the way that they moved. Okay, what's the Four of Swords about? Ace of Cups. Yeah, they would have poured their heart out to you. Cause all I wanna be is true. And please accept me for who I am. Like, they got a lot of love to give, collective. Ooh, this person got a lot of love to give, man. I just really hope you understand where they coming from. Because when they love, I feel like this is somebody who loves hard. They love hard. Nine of Swords, yeah. They think, I'm hearing, I've been thinking about you. Ooh, nah, nah, nah. I've been thinking about you. Ooh, nah, nah. And I think so far ahead. Ooh, 2 of Cups. Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. This person feels like you have unconditional love for them. And they have unconditional love for you. Like, you showed this person that it's like, if you are not able to give me the love in which I feel like I deserve, that I'm giving, then I will find it elsewhere. And they don't want to risk you finding it elsewhere. These are two people that like really love people unconditionally in spite of. Okay, Page of Wands, they may want to see you face to face. Okay, with the Knight of Swords energy, this is like, listen, Linda, because they know, like, they listen. They want justice with you on God. This is Libra energy. They want to balance the scales with you. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. This is somebody that's going to just tell you how they feel. Like, listen, I'm used to dealing with people that did me fucked up, and they, you know what I'm saying? I gave my love and they only used me. They only wanted me for this and that, whatever. Can you forgive me? I'm still trying to learn how to, I'm hearing, teach me how to love. Show me the way to surrender my heart. Like, this person, however it is that you show love, this person wants you to kind of either you're unknowingly teaching them, or they want you to show them. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ace of Wands. Yep. They want to start over, collective. They want to like have some type of, they want to go in this situation passionately. You know, not thinking of the worst, not thinking of whatever fear that they have. Like, they really want to go full throttle with I feel like you walking away, if some of you guys walked away from this person, you walking away showed them that you loved yourself more than sticking around and waiting for them to love you in the way in which you felt like you should be loved. If anything, that made them love you more, because it's like, it showed that you had standards. It showed that you had boundaries. It showed that, like, you are very certain on how you felt like you should be treated based off of the love that they know that you gave them off the rip. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, because it's like you really got this person thinking of investing in you. Like, they want to invest in you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so what actions does this person plan on taking when it comes to my collective? What actions does this person plan on taking? I do feel like they gonna come back. They ain't gonna let you slip through their fingers that easily. They're like, nah, you different. You know what I'm saying? You left for reasons that protected you. You know, it's like it's showing this person that they treated you in a way that, you know, did not fit your needs. Okay? 10 of Wands. This person may have a lot on their plate. What's this 10 of Wands? The Empress. Oh, no, you pressure. That's what it is. The Empress and the 10 of Wands. You are weighing on this person. Your energy, the type of like you are pressure. You are pressure, collective. And you require somebody that is strong enough to, like, hold you up as well. Like, you can have a lot on your plate. What's this 10 of Wands? 5 of Cups, the Death card. This is like somebody knows that you handle a lot by yourself. And the Death card speaks of like transformations, right? But those things make you a better person. But this is somebody who does not want you to like carry the load by yourself. And I feel like that's merely a reflection with that twin flame energy of how you make this person feel when it comes to your humor, when it comes to you being patient with them. Like, there is people, again, that is in your life that's going to make you look at the lighter side of things. That's going to be patient with you when they see that you may not be so quick, fast, and hurry to jump into things, you know. And I feel like this is this person wanting to reciprocate that type of energy as far as whatever it is that is weighing on you or whatever it is that you are carrying. Like, they don't want to be the cause of you having another wand on your back, basically. Okay? So 5 of Wands energy, Knight of Wands. Like, this person does not want any type of conflict with you. Okay? They want to come in quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right? I feel like they could have been in a period of hiding with the Hermit card here. But with the the Devil energy and the 3 of Pentacles, like, they desperately want this situation between you and them to work out. They definitely want this situation to work out. They be like, I'll be damned if I don't take the initiative to at least try and make this situation work. This is like somebody wanting to put their own feelings and emotions aside because they know that you are somebody that's worth the fight. Well, I'll be damned, collective. Expect for this person to come in very passionate about you. Okay? Expect for them to come in. All right? And when they do come in, embrace it. Embrace it. All right? Because I just let you in on why this person moves the way that they move. Okay? They're a little scared, all right? Because you came in a little strong and they like, hold on, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Is this real? I love you, collective. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping the tea and when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next one.